this is what the packaging looks like. Doesn't really say else on here. Suitable for all skin types. Prep and matte. It's supposed to also be refreshing, mattifying makeup primer, all day hydration. So we'll see about that. Maybe I could quickly check Sephora to see like the details on it. Okay, so it is $42 and it is 0.84 fluid ounces or 25 milliliters, so it's not a lot in here. So it's supposed to be mattifying, hydrating makeup primer. It's a lightweight, oil-free makeup primer, mattifies your complexion to diminish the look of unwanted shine while visibly reducing the appearance of pores and fine lines. It helps foundation apply more evenly to stay longer. Plus, it's formulated to let light reflect off the skin surface so there is no flashback effect. It is a nude product, and so far there are 5 reviews and it's 5 out of 5. So I'm just like, are you that good, Lancome? We'll see about that. You guys know that I'm out for 12-hour days, so yeah. So we'll see about that. So this is what it looks like. It's just the squeezy tube, and I'm just going to dispense some on my hands. And yeah, so this is going to be very awkward to try and film like this because I only got 2 hands. This is the consistency. It feels like a lotion. It kind of reminds me of my Wet n Wild primers, but we'll see how this performs. By the way, I do want to note that it does have like that Lancome signature smell. If you guys use Lancome, you should know what I'm talking about. It smells very like floral and fresh. You know what I'm talking about. After applying it, it does feel very smooth. Does look very blurring. I have noticed that it does dry very quickly, and if you do go over the area, it will start to pick up and start to peeling, whatever that term is, but you guys know what I'm talking. So it started to do that. So don't use too much when you're applying it on, but just touching my face, it does feel very smooth. I don't know if it really looks hydrating because technically it looks really matte right now. It looks like it filled in my pores, and like I said, there is a scent to it, so if you don't like that Lancome smell or just like scents in general, I wouldn't recommend this for you. So I'm gonna apply my foundation and see how it works. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So it seems to be blending well. Nothing's being picked up or anything. I think I mentioned in my previous videos, like if my current ones look a little bit too casual, I do apologize because I don't really have my camera anymore. But yeah, that actually applied really well. Damn, this actually looks really, really nice. And what I'm using is NARS Sheer Glow in Stromboli. I know how this foundation works. Like, it's beautiful no matter what, but it actually looks a lot better right now. And it doesn't look that glowy, just because I'm using a matte primer. So it does look like it has a matte finish right now, which is kind of strange, because I know it to be very glowy, dewy, and if you guys have used Sheer Glow before, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face. So after blending out the foundation, I've noticed that it looks really matte. It blended out really nicely. It doesn't look like there's like unevenness, anything that looks patchy, except for right here, but I probably just applied a little bit too much. I don't think you guys can really see it, but it started to pick up a little bit here. But like I said, I think I just applied a little bit too much in that area. But I'm like around here, my cheeks, like it looks nice, flawless. Around my nose, it doesn't look like it's picking up like pilling or anything like that. I just think like the areas I put a little bit too much primer or I didn't apply it evenly, it started to like bunch up a little bit. So that's just my fault, just to give you guys a heads up. If you guys decide to purchase this product, don't apply so much. Don't go over the same areas over and over again, because that will happen, as I'm seeing it right now. yeah, so far so good. I'm really liking this primer. It's making everything look nice. So I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my face and of course take you guys with me throughout the day. Okay, so I'm taking a very late lunch today. It is now 3:12 p.m. Normally, if you guys know this, I usually take my lunch around 1:30, at most 2, in case it was like really busy or whatever. It is really busy, so I had to take my lunch at 3 o'clock. And I'm not even done my work yet because some stuff has happened and I have to go fix it. But I need to eat. I can't go without eating. Anyways, so onto the face. It has been 8 hours since I've applied the primer and like my whole like routine and everything. And quickly looking at my face, the primer did good. The primer did really good. So in combination with my Milk Makeup setting powder in my previous review, which is awesome by the way. I'm still surprised by that, but it's awesome. And that in combination with this primer, it's damn, like I have no words for it. Like my pores are still filled, like there's no little craters or anything. With my other primer that I usually use, like it doesn't happen anyways. If you saw my previous review on the Milk Makeup setting powder, like it didn't happen with that as well. But with this, it still looked matte. Because with the other primer I used in combination with the setting powder, it still looked like dewy, glowy. It still looked like there was a healthy shine to it. However, with this, because it is a mattifying primer technically, but it's supposed to keep your face hydrated, it still looks freaking matte, despite the powder being a hydrating primer, setting powder. And even with the primer being hydrating as well, with and in combination of being matte, which is still weird to me, my face doesn't feel dried out. It still looks fairly matte. Like I mentioned previously, because I put a little bit too much like around here, it started to pick up the foundation very weird. And yeah, like if you are close to my face, you can kind of see that it like picked up a little bit like very oddly there. But if you applied it evenly, like it's a beautiful finish. Everything still looks blurred out. My nose still looks freaking matte, man. Like I think you guys see it as still kind of shiny or whatnot, but in actuality, it's pretty darn matte. Like around here under my eyes is still matte. There's a hint of a glow. There's a hint of it, but not shiny. And it's been 8 hours, so that is really freaking impressive. This may be the dynamic duo I've been looking for my whole entire life. Milk Makeup setting powder, bomb. Lancome, you did that. So the 5-star reviews I've been seeing on Sephora, I believe you. Hell yeah. But it hasn't been 13 hours yet. I don't think I'll hit 13, but it hasn't been 12 hours yet or even close to it. So we will see what it looks like by that time. But right now, still looking pretty good, I might add. So if you have any enlarged pores or anything like that, I would totally recommend this to you right now because my pores look fantastic. I'm just saying, by the way. It could just be my skincare routine, I don't know, but they look fantastic. So anyways, I'll check back in with you guys in the next few hours. Hopefully I'll get out of work pretty early, maybe not, but I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, it has been a long day. Okay, so I was actually setting up my Android TV box, adding a bunch of stuff and all that jazz. So if you guys are app geeks and Android nerds, that's basically what I was doing. If you have an Android TV box, you know what I was doing. Anyway, so in regards with my face, I did get a little bit more oilier throughout the day. It's now 7:16, so it's been 12 hours, guys. So around my forehead, the camera won't be able to pick it up, but I zoomed into my face, like looking at the mirror, and I see that it's kind of crackling a little bit here right now, and NARS never does that to me ever. Even with like my other primer, it never does that to me. So I can see it's starting to like break up a little bit right there. But do remember, it has been a 12-hour day, so I don't really expect it to last this long at all, to be quite honest. If it does, I'm actually quite surprised. It doesn't advertise it as a long-lasting primer or anything like that, but I just wanted to give you guys the information and what I see right now. So it isn't a long-lasting primer. I did get a little, I wouldn't say shiny, but like that healthy glow once again. So around like here down, it looks pretty good. My nose doesn't look overly shiny, and even until now, I don't have that crater looking nose that I usually get with like other powders, primers, and so forth. Like, it looks really good. It still looks filled in. Even though there's a bit of shine, it still looks fairly matte, and I am really impressed. It's just the forehead I'm not really proud of, but it's either I put too much or it's doing something and it's like breaking apart. So one of the two. If it is because I put too much, don't put too much. And if it's not because of that, then it's just breaking up the foundation a little bit on your forehead. So just keep that in mind. I can't tell which one it is, but I do know around here, it's like I said, I did put a little bit too much there. That was my fault. But around here, I can't say 100% sure. But around here, still looks pretty darn good. I think I could push it for maybe another hour. That may be pushing it, but it looks great after like a 12-hour day. Like, I look like I have a healthy glow to myself. I don't look dehydrated. My face still feels comfortable, because you know when you wear like matte foundation, matte primers, you feel a little bit uncomfortable afterwards. It gets dry and it's like you haven't dunked your face in water or like lotion in like days, like that kind of feeling, but it doesn't feel that way, so it's good. I wish that you would get a little bit more for $45. Was it 45? It was in the 40s. Like, I do wish you get a little bit more. Like, you do get just under a fluid ounce, but I think that a little does go a long way, because from here down it looks amazing despite like the bit of oil and bit of shine, but it looks more like a glow, like I said. And it has been a 12-hour day, guys. Like, it's not like I produced oil in like 2 hours. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day. Not really good in sense of work, but it's been a long day. We got a good use out of it, basically, and I like this. I really do. Like, this primer is really, really good. I can understand why everyone gave it a 5-star review. Like, at first I was thinking, okay, maybe am I the odd one that's just didn't think that it's that great? But no, it's really, really good. So if you guys are looking for a primer that's mattifying yet hydrating, when I first heard that, I was like, what? But if you are in the market for that, I do highly, highly recommend this if you have the money to splurge. Like I said, it's a bit under a fluid ounce. It is pricey. It is Lancome. They aren't really the most budget-friendly brand, but if you do have money to splurge, and I would suggest maybe trying this out. You have nothing to lose, just to like get a sample from either Nordstrom, Sephora, wherever you can find it. Get a sample of it and try it out, because this is great. Do remember though, a little does go a long way. So anyways, I hope you guys liked this review. I just saw it fly. I totally give this 5 stars as well. A+ on everything. Packaging wasn't too bad. Like, it with the packaging, it helps control how much product is dispensed from the tube. And yeah, so I just like everything about this. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this review, this video. This fruit fly is pissing me off right now. But anyways, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, ring that bell. I know I put my subscribe button, or not button, but like bubble thing somewhere around here. So please subscribe. If you like this review, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Ring that bell so you get notified on when I post my next video, because I don't post videos too often. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, which should be around here. and you know, click on the next video. You know you want to. You gotta see your girl somehow because I don't really post too much. I'm so sorry. But anyways, so I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully soon. Bye.